Hey guys, this is Deanna with BodyRock Yoga. We're here today in sunny Florida. This video series is going to be a 5-part series that focuses on strengthening and conditioning. It's going to hit every muscle group in your body, and that's pretty much it. We have a couple videos at the end here that are fun, so that'll be like our kind of trick yoga poses that everybody kind of likes to learn, and ways that you can learn them safely without injuring yourself. That's it. Let's go. Let's do it. Enjoy your workout. Alright guys, so this workout is focusing on our core muscles. We're going to be working these, instead of from on our back, which I do traditionally, we're going to be working from down dog. So today, you're going to start. You always want to start with a really nice base. So down dog, you start in tabletop, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Tuck your toes under, and lift your hips all the way up and back. Now for those of you with tighter hamstrings, you're going to want to keep a bend in your knees. If you're trying to straighten and you feel like you're rounding out, you need to keep a bend and push. You're looking for that nice long line from your tailbone all the way down the back of your neck. So you really want to relax your head once you get here. If you need to, like I said, keep your knees bent. If you have the flexibility in your hamstrings, you can start to melt your heels down towards the floor. So hands about shoulder width apart. Gentlemen, if your muscles in your upper body are a little bit tighter, ladies as well, feel free to widen your hands. And when you look down, when you let your head fall, you want your feet about hip width apart. So hip width is about 2 fist widths side by side in between your big toe knuckles. So just kind of guesstimate that while you're in your down dog. So starting here, lift all the way up onto your tippy toes. If your knees are bent, keep them bent. We're going there anyway. Turbo dog. So turbo dog, your torso is melting back to your thighs. Relax your head all the way down. Couple breaths here. Really think about squeezing your triceps in towards each other so you're activating your arm muscles as well. You're not just sinking into the joints. It's very important here to make sure you're finding a happy medium between allowing your muscles or allowing your shoulder heads to sink back into the joint and pressing away. You don't want to be pressing out too much. You don't want to be sinking fully. So try and find a nice happy medium of both. From here, rolling forward, so torso starts to come away from your thighs. Knees hover just 2 inches off the ground. So again, making sure you're holding your arms or pressing them in towards each other. Knees just a few inches. Now from here, we really like to do this. This is a very common thing to allow the belly to sink down. What you want to think about doing is rolling the tailbone under and actually lengthening through your lumbar spine. You're not letting and sinking into the joints. Tuck your tailbone under. Really think about hollowing out the muscles underneath your belly button. Holding here. So taking nice, deep, long, steady, controlled breaths. And then press it back. One more time, roll forward. Try and arc up through your spine, press away from the floor. Holding here. Remember, tuck that tailbone under, hollow out your lower belly, and really try to pull your belly button in towards your spine. Making sure you're not back here, but shoulders right over wrists. Press it back. Extend your legs, melt your heels back down to the floor. If you're tight, you can keep the bend in your knees. Look for that long spine. From here, right leg is coming all the way up. So keep your toes on inward rotation. Don't open up your hip yet. Keep it closed. And then hugging your right knee in towards your chest as much as you can. From here now, start to roll forward. Try and keep your leg hugging all the way in towards your torso. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. If you want to turn it up, you bring the shoulders past the wrist. This fires up the whole rectus abdominis from top to bottom. And then bring it back. Releasing your foot all the way down. Left leg comes up. So we're just working our way in gently. We're going to get to the tougher stuff soon. We're just building it one step at a time. Hugging the knee into chest. Articulate through your spine. Push off the back foot forward. Holding this here. Hugging knee into chest. Bend back your knee. Step it down. And release. One more time. Right side again. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Round and curl. This time, I really want you to focus on pressing away from the floor. So you're really arcing through your spine. Hips come high. You can keep a bend in that back knee if you need to. Hug your arm bones in towards each other. Hollow out your belly. And then bringing it back. Left side. Breathe in. exhale to bring your leg in towards your chest. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, rounding through your spine, really hugging your left leg in towards your belly, maybe shoulders past wrists. And then step it all the way back, downward facing dog. Come down to your knees for a second. Shake out your wrists. This happens a lot. So when we're in down dog, what a lot of people like to do, what I like to do, it's very common. We try to sit in the heel of our hand because that's the biggest surface area. What you want to do is rock the weight forward into your fingertips so that you're not crunching all the joints in there. The more you rock your weight forward, the less your wrist will hurt. If you need to, shake it out, do whatever you got to do. Come back to down dog. Turning it up this time. Right leg comes up to the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, round and curl, knee to nose. This is called the elevator. So bring your right knee to the outside of your right arm bone. Try and bring it up as high as you can. So there's a difference between keeping your hips low. I want your hips high. So you're rounding through your spine, hollowing out your belly, holding this here. From here, right knee comes all the way down to your right wrist. So let your hips sink low here. Draw your knee all the way back up as high as you can for 1. Bring it back down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. Last one. 5, hold this here. Cross it over to the left. Come back to the right. Take it back, one-legged downward facing dog, and slowly release all the way down. Shake out your legs. Switching sides. Inhale, left leg comes up. Round and curl, knee to nose. Remember, if you want more, shoulders past wrist. Hollow it out, hips high. Left knee to left armpit. Bringing it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross it underneath to your right arm bone. Kick it all the way up and back, one-legged downward facing dog. Slowly release all the way down to the floor. Turning it up again, so again, adding on. If you want to do this in sand, it makes it a lot harder, I swear. Right leg comes all the way up to the sky. Round and curl into your chest. Hold this here for a second, and then move forward. So cross underneath you to the opposite side of your body this time. Coming down for 1, 2, 3. They kick it all the way up and back. Releasing all the way down, left leg up. Your arms will be burning right now. That's totally normal. Cross underneath your body. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and back. Take a second. I need a second for my wrists here. Roll them out. Roller coaster. Shake it out. All right, coming back. Last set here. So this is combining all of those together. This is going to be a box shape. Start with your right leg. Breathe in. As you exhale, round and curl. Knee comes to your right arm bone, into your armpit. Drop it down to your wrist. Cross it over to your left wrist. Bring it up. Bring it back over to the right, and then reverse it over to the left. Drop it down to the right. Hike it up, all the way up and back. Slowly release. Left time, left side. Breathe in. Exhale. Left armpit. Down to your left wrist. Over to your right. Hike it up. Cross it back over. And then switching. Left knee to right arm. To right wrist. To left wrist. All the way up. Kick it back. Slowly come all the way down. So next one, and this is just the last one to finish it off here. You're gonna come center of your mat. We're gonna try and do this on the sand here. We'll see how it goes. So you want your hands in the middle of your thigh. So right in between your knee and your hip. Press into the tops of your feet, hug your knees in towards your chest. So you're really rounding through your cervical spine and your thoracic spine, which is the upper half of your back. Hollow out your belly. Really try and do that C curve and scoop. So pressing into the floor, round through your upper spine, press away, suck it up. Right foot floats off the floor. Hug it into your chest. Try and hold it there. Left foot floats. Right foot floats. Left foot floats. Try and keep them high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe try to float both feet away from the floor if you're feeling it. Coming all the way down. Shake it out. Little stretch for your shoulders here. Interlace your hands at your lower back. Pull your elbows in towards each other. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want a little bit more, take a deep breath in. Chest to sky. Pull your elbows back. And then reversing, head down to the floor, hands to the sky. If your shoulders are super tight, this is a really nice place for a strap or a towel. Grabbing on with your hands and just lifting up. Coming all the way up. So that was your core workout from down dog to plank. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy, guys.